Good day. On this week's edition of the Angling Times, we're going to be talking about spooning, in particular catching shad, and the different types of spoons that you actually get for it. First of all, we get an S bend, which is obviously, as the name derives, it's an S shape. It's round on top and round on the belly part of it. This spoon is excellent in that the shape of it gives you a much wider vibration. It's a slow retrieve lure. Obviously it comes with treble hooks, which personally I take off and put singles on, but this is most probably my favorite spoon for catching shad. Next, you get what they call the S13, which is a V back. So in other words, it's V shaped, S bend, flat on top. The action of this spoon is a lot more sharper, so a lot crisper movement. You can retrieve it a lot faster. It also throws a hell of a lot better in the air. And again, change the trebles to singles. It's easier to release the shad. It doesn't hurt it as much for live bait purposes. Copper tin spoons like this over here works very well early morning. It's a darker silhouette when it's coming past, so the shad can see it a lot better in low light conditions. This one as well is a very slow retrieve, wide wobble because of the round shape of it. There are several different spoons that I just want to talk about as well that work extremely well in different conditions, and they are as follows. That's probably one of the most popular spoons that anybody can get is the Old Toby. It's been around for years. It's got a very distinctive S shape to it. It has a very wide wobble. These spoons, like I say, have been used for years for catching shad, and they are very, very good spoons to use. Next, you get the Falcon and Ranger spoons. You get them in copper, you get them in silver, you get them in green and silver. There's a big variety of them. These spoons are very, very cheap and work extremely well. If you're fishing in a lot of rocky areas, these are the spoons that I recommend. If you lose them, it's fine. You're not spending too much money on them. You get a very wide spoon, which is called the Shad Large. This one, again, works well when there's a lot of garrick around, there's a lot of cob around. It's got a very wide wobble to it, and as the name says, you do catch normally the larger shad on this. We now go into the oblongs, which is basically a piece of metal or tubing that's been cut at an angle. It comes with reflective tape on it. They do work. They're very nice and cheap and inexpensive spoons. You got the oblique over here, which again has got the S shape to it. It's got a lot of weight to it. They are chromed and they work very, very well, especially in the smaller sizes. When you're trying to emulate little sprat fish, these are the spoons that you want to use.